Hello CocoResumenTv family. Welcome to a new video where we bring you the latest updates from the kingdom and the most impactful events happening around the world. Here, we don't just inform you, we prepare you and connect you with what truly matters. From global headlines to prophetic movements, we offer a clear, direct, and purposeful summary. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share this video so more people can stay informed and uplifted. Let's get started with today's news. King Charles I delivers his first throne speech at the opening of the Canadian Parliament. In a day filled with symbolism and solemnity, King Charles I presided over the opening ceremony of Canada's Parliament this Wednesday. For the first time, he delivered the throne speech as monarch and head of state of the North American country. This ceremonial act marks the official start of a new legislative session and underscores the sovereign's ceremonial role in Canada's parliamentary system. The speech, written by the federal government and read by the King on behalf of the executive, outlined the main political, social, and economic priorities for the upcoming parliamentary term. The message emphasized a strong commitment to citizen welfare, economic stability, and national security. Key initiatives announced include boosting the economy. New measures will be introduced to strengthen economic growth and ensure its benefits reach all Canadians without exclusion. Tax relief. Tax cuts will target the middle class to ease the financial burden on families and stimulate domestic consumption. Access to housing. The government will fast-track the construction of affordable housing through a new national agency to coordinate development projects. Internal free trade. Interprovincial barriers that hinder trade and labor mobility will be removed. Border security. Enhanced measures will combat illegal arms and drug trafficking using advanced technologies like scanners, drones, helicopters, canine units, and additional personnel. Significant criminal justice reforms were also announced, aimed at imposing tougher penalties on repeat offenders, particularly for serious crimes like car theft, human trafficking, and home invasions. The criminal code will be amended to limit bail access for repeat offenders. In terms of public safety, 1,000 new officers will be recruited for the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, RCMP, and firearm regulations will be tightened. Licenses will be revoked for individuals convicted of domestic violence or under judicial protection orders, while still respecting the rights of legal gun owners and Indigenous hunting traditions, which are seen as part of Canada's cultural heritage. A key pillar of the speech was the commitment to reconciliation with Indigenous peoples, emphasizing progress toward a relationship based on mutual respect, dialogue, and fairness. The Federal Loan Guarantee Program for Indigenous communities will be expanded from $5 billion to $10 billion, allowing greater participation in major infrastructure and economic development projects. On the environmental front, the government renewed its pledge to protect biodiversity and natural resources. New national parks, urban parks, marine protected areas, and conservation zones will be established. This initiative aligns with a historic agreement reached at COP15 in Montreal in 2022, where 196 countries committed to protecting at least 30% of their lands and waters by 2030. Additionally, the speech reaffirmed the government's respect for the rights and freedoms enshrined in the Canadian Charter, stressing that all government actions involving Indigenous communities will be guided by the principle of free, prior, and informed consent. Finally, immigration was addressed, highlighting Canada's long-standing pride in its immigration system as a source of national strength and economic vitality. The government pledged to restore public confidence in the system through more balanced and effective management. This event was not only historic as King Charles I's first throne speech in Canada, but it also reaffirmed the institutional bond between the monarchy and the Canadian state. The ceremony made it clear that the government is committed to an agenda that addresses today's challenges, strengthens social cohesion, and ensures a prosperous future for all generations of Canadians. We'll see you in the next video with more news.